Section 1, Chapter 1 is integers and rational numbers. In Section 1, we are going to be comparing and ordering integers. Our objective is to compare and order integers and find and add opposites. New vocabulary words are integers and opposites. Let's start with defining our vocab. An integer, or integers, is the set of positive whole numbers, their opposites, and zero. This is any positive and negative number that does not have a fraction or a decimal attached to it. Opposites are two numbers that are the same distance from zero on a number line, but in opposite directions. So, a reminder, when you're building a number line, the distance between tick marks must be the same. Those little marks you make when you put each number on there, those should be the same distance apart. You always go from smallest number to biggest number, left to right, or down to up. So the smaller numbers should either be on the left or the bottom. Don't forget to label it. Label what each slot means. Each little tick mark should have a label. You should be able to accurately mark all of your items. If you have to get up to 50, don't stop your number line at 10. And you can zoom in or out depending on the numbers being graphed. So an example, we want to find the opposite of -3. We're going to start by marking -3. You'll notice that it is 3 units away from 0. So if I continue 3 units the opposite way from 0, the opposite of -3 is 3. So let's find the opposite of each number. Try these on your own and then watch this part. The opposite of 8 should be -8. The opposite of -15 should be 15. And the opposite of 18 should be -18. Our next example, what is the sum of -3 plus 3? If you have a number line with 0 in the middle, I'm only going to go down to -3 because that's as far as I need to go. If we start at -3, if I'm adding, remember I move to the right. If I move to the right, that's +1. Move to the right again, that's +1 more. Move to the right again, that's +1 more. That is +3. That means my answer is 0. These two numbers have a special relationship. Not only are they opposites, they're also called additive inverses. Section 2 will talk more about additive inverses. Let's find each sum. Try these on your own before watching the solutions. 8 plus -8 is equal to 0. 3 plus 3 is 6, making sure you're on your toes. And -5 plus 5 is also 0. The next example is to compare -7 and 1 using a less than sign, equal to, or a greater than sign. Let's plot them on a number line. All right, let's say this is -8, -7, -6, -5, -4. Labeling my number line. So I'm going to make a mark where each of my numbers is. Here is -7, and here is 1. My little tip at the bottom of the paper says, of two integers on a number line, the one farther to the right or farther up is greater. So that means that 1 is greater. So to compare these, I'm going to use a less than sign. -7 is less than 1. So try this. Compare -8 and -2. Your solution should be that -8 is less than -2. Do not let the fact that 8 is bigger than 2 trip you up. -8 is further left on your number line, so it is smaller. Now we're going to order these numbers from least to greatest. We have 3, -1, -4, and 2. The smallest of these, the furthest right on our number line, is -4. The next one would be -1. Next would be 2. And finally, we would have 3. So your assignment for this section is worksheet 1-1.